Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to season 3, episode 6 of the Multilife podcast. Remember to give our Instagram a follow at multilife.pod. And now we're going to go around and say hello.
What's up, y'all? It's Anthony. Don't got much to say this week, to be honest. I just realized as it became my time that normally I got something random to say, but not this week. So here's wordless Anthony.
Uh-oh.
Howdy.
Uh-oh.
What's up, guys? This is Garrett. I'm glad to be back. I can't wait for this Friday because I'll be meeting up with Spencer again, and we're going to the Twice concert. So hopefully
Yay!
we'll talk about it next recording.
Yes.
This is for Garrett and Spencer.
But I'm hella excited to go.
Massive.
Wow, that's going to be so fun. Hey, guys, it's Melissa Ann.
And Spencer, I'm also super excited for the Twice concert on Friday. So can't wait.
That's
Can't
great
come here
stuff. Have you all
soon
seen
enough.
them before?
No.
Not
This
yet.
will be first time seeing the girlies.
Oh, that's
It's going to be such a great show. I'm
It
so jealous.
It is a great show that they put on, so definitely enjoy it.
Y'all need to do the, who is your bias before the concert? And then,
Before and after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who are y'all's Twice biases now? I need to know.
My bias is DAYOUNG.
Oh, Dahyun.
Yeah.
What about
and
you,
mine's
Spencer?
Chaeyoung.
Oh, okay. We'll see how loyal y'all can stay.
The rapper duo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, bro, you know your lore.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the Twice lore in.
Yeah.
Oh, great stuff.
I just feel like Gio is like the bias wrecker for me.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like who was it that it was Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, one of our friends, went recently his first. I don't know if he said it was his first K-pop concert, but his first Twice concert for sure. No, because he saw aespa a while ago. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he said that Jihyo was the star of the show. Super energetic, super, all the attention gets called to her, which, how could it not? So great stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all are in for a treat for sure. But anyway, without further ado, let's move into our review section. And just for a reminder for y'all at home, we rate our songs K1 through K5, with K1 being dislikable, K5 being repeatable. If you want a longer description, be sure to check out our Instagram, our pinned reaction there. And Garrett, what's our first song of the week?
I ain't got a pun this time because I'm starting. All I can say is I got better lighting and hopefully my Wi-Fi doesn't die. So, the K-pop podcast is slowly healing. If I don't know. But our first review is Healed by MONSTA X. And to be honest, when I was picking this song, I didn't even know it was a boy group. I just picked a song that hopefully nobody knew.
I was super surprised when I saw you.
Yeah.
I was like, huh?
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm full of surprises. I mean, this song was a K4 for me.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh.
I mean, even though it didn't go overboard and it was simple, I really liked it. I would consider it kind of like a emotional or like depressing song. Maybe not a depressing song, but like maybe like
Get
a
you in the
song
feels
listen to after like a breakup or something. I think it would be a great K-drama song, for an intro or like any romantic scene. I think it would be good. I really liked it. I gave it a K4.
nice.
I also agree. I thought it was a quite well put together, like emotional. I didn't really know how to describe it, but I was like, it feels like an emotional anthem kind of song. It reminds me of a sound that a lot of, I think, American, not necessarily like full albums, but I feel like you can think of quite a few, radio tracks that sound like this. It's giving like very John Legend vibes. I think it being in English was personally pretty paramount to my enjoyment of this song, because I could tell how emotional it was meant, like, carrying out to be. And I think that for me, it gained a lot of its impact from the emotions evoked from the lyricism. I also felt like it felt I felt like I was in church. I could like
Yes.
feel like put my arm out, and it felt like a song that sounded just like that. But yeah, I give it a K3. Yeah, it was a very respectable track. I think that the emotions that it evoked were targeted and were, that was what the song set out to do. And I definitely enjoy it. I wouldn't put it in like my main playlist because, again, I think it's a pretty individual song in terms of enjoyment or in terms of like how you would listen to it, but good nonetheless.
I gave this song a K 4.25.
Ooh.
I do wish there was more going on in the music video. There was a lot of like still
Slow-mo
shots, which I know it
shots,
was like
yeah.
artistic. I knew it was like an artistic choice, but I was like, it just.
It wouldn't have been your choice.
I guess you could say that. It's just like there could have been like more movement, a little bit. I don't know. It's just a lot of like still shots. So, but I know it was part of creating that atmosphere of emotion and like having you slow down a little bit because it is a slower song, like what we've been talking about. I love it's funny that you brought up church, Anthony, because I wrote down like love the gospel choir. I love those like pops of them coming in. And I think instead of John Legend, it reminds me of like a Sam Smith song.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
Something
I can see that.
along those lines. MONSTA X are just kings of English songs. They have at least one English full album that I'm aware of, where all the songs are in English. They have 3.
This is their third one. Third full English album.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. That is crazy.
My favorite by far is their first one, though, which is what is it called? Sorry. I want to make sure I get this right. All About Love. That one's the best one. That one has a feature by French Montana and a feature by Pitbull, but I think they
Is that like
stand
Hannah
their own
Montana's
without them.
brother? Sorry.
Also it's like side tangent. They did a live performance of their song that features French Montana. It's called Who Do You Love? And it's like super embarrassing for the rapper because you can tell he did not memorize his lines. And so they're like, who do you love? And then like he comes out and he's like, hey, yeah, MONSTA X, French Montana. And he just starts like mumbling off like random words. And I felt so bad for the guys because, everybody remembers the bad rapper and nobody remembers like the incredible performance that MONSTA X is doing on the side. And I'm like, bro, he only had like 3 lines. Why couldn't he just memorize them? It's so unprofessional.
It's very it's reminding me of the very popular meme that was just going around of the guy in like the talent show who was singing Sorry by Justin Bieber.
Lithuanian talent show.
You got another sorry. Nepal. Exactly. No, that's what I'm imagining.
That was literally French Montana. He was that before that. But yeah, no, anyways, MONSTA X are just so good for their English songs. They're all really well done. Their pronunciation is really good. So highly recommend. Like I just know if you put on MONSTA X English, any of their English songs, like you won't be disappointed. So yeah, 4.25 is my rating.
I also rated a K4. I think everybody touched on all the notes that I had. It's kind of they sound amazing. Yeah, this is their third full English album, which I thought was crazy because I didn't even know they had. I've listened to MONSTA X, but I haven't like kept up with them with their releases, so I didn't even know that they had other full English albums. But I need to listen to this one too. Kind of the note that I have like highlighted is we need more gospel choir and K-pop songs. Even though I know this is all English, I was just like, it was such a nice touch. It'd be cool if they did that in other ones too.
JYP should get on that.
Yeah.
Feels very fitting for
Yeah.
for his line of work. That was funny. Well, Garrett didn't know who this group is, but I think we all know who is she. That didn't work out great, but who is she? Kiss of Life. It's my song for this week. Man, we're back to the early 2000s with this one. Like the late 90s, early 2000s, definitely given Britney vibes.
Yes, that's what I wrote too.
The like I just with like the breathing in the instrumental, like the like all throughout, like kind of maintaining that as part of the beat. That's a pretty cool stylistic choice. They're definitely, I mean, the girls are always proving their visuals in the comebacks, so this one's no exceptions. I don't really have any like in-depth thoughts about the song itself. Just feel very simplistic in terms of like I like listening to this song. I throw it on, it feels like a nice club beat. And yeah, I mean it's just immediately in my rotation, and for sure I think I like the other song on the single album a little bit more than this one. But so be sure to check that out. I think it's Don't Mind Me is the title of that song, so be sure to check that out. It's a bit more groovy than it is the club beat like this, but yeah, definitely was good for me. I'd say I'd give this a K4. Let's give it a 4.25.
Do you wish Don't Mind Me was the title track?
No, I can see this is a like I can understand this choice for it being the title track. I just personally, in my enjoyment of like different genres or different like I like the acoustic guitar that's used in the other instrumental, and so that comes out a bit more that to me, but I think it serves its role as the secondary song in the album well and not being the title track.
Gotcha. Yeah, I rated this song a K4. I just wrote, this is their sound. Like I feel like this is Midas Touch's sister song. Just the Britney coded sound. Very impactful. They just are going all out. The energy just stays so high throughout the whole song, but you don't feel exhausted. You just want more, and you just keep wanting to replay it. I guess maybe I would rate this higher than maybe a 4.5, because I'm like, I do want to repeat it. It's very addictive. Their vocals sound great. I felt like the music video could have been more. It's one of their less impactful music videos. I don't know why. I can't really pinpoint it. Maybe not enough close up individual shots. I don't know, but the song was great.
Yeah, I think the MV focused more on set and outfit design more than like story or characterization or anything like that. Which I mean, again, it kind of depends on what you're going for when you're making the MV. But I would say I would point to those kind of things with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, Gar, I hope you can end us on a better note. So I'd rate it K2.
What?
Not because it's a bad song, but because like this song out of their whole discography is not. It doesn't really stand out to me at all. Like you mentioned, it sounded like Midas Touch's sister. Like I completely agree with that. Like it's just to me, I would consider this one of their safe songs. It sounds like a Kiss of Life song, but it's just not memorable to me. Like if you asked me tomorrow how did it go, I couldn't tell you. But I do agree with Anthony that Don't Mind Me is a better song than this one. I would rate that one a K3, but I don't know. This one was just kind of repetitive and a little short for me. It's not a bad song, but there's nothing to it that makes it stand out to me. So, who is she? Well, she's a K2. So
That's rough. That's rough. Tough
Dang.
yeah,
crowd.
which I mean, I feel bad because you were kind of raving about it, Melissa, and
Yeah.
I was just over here like, what's new?
I gave this a K5, so we will end on it.
Damn.
Wow.
So yeah,
Uh,
minority here.
I actually really enjoyed the song. It's like what Anthony said. I think it's a great club banger. This was actually the song I was gonna pick, but Anthony actually picked it. So I wish they had kept like the set that they had in the first 30 seconds of the music video, where like they're kind of like in the underground scene. I think if they would have kept that, it would have been a much better music video. But other than that, it's definitely a banger song. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Nice.
You want them to stay in the stalls with no doors, with
Yeah.
brick walls and everything? Okay. Super dark lighting. Okay, got it. Got
The underground.
it. Well, there goes my K2, I guess. But hey, what's a girl to do? Which is our next
Uh,
song by DAYOUNG. What's a girl to do? Her second release after Body. Well, actually, I don't know what number release it is. I just know that's
I
the one
think
that comes after.
yeah. Regardless, I
So,
shouldn't actually have opened my mouth because I don't actually know.
but yeah. So I would rate this a solid K3. Not as good as Body, like as her what I would say is her debut song. I only say it like that because that's kind of what made her go viral, especially the music
Yeah,
video.
okay. Confirmed it was.
Second release, second
That was
single.
yeah, Body was her first, this is her second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. But yeah, another solid hit. It sounds like something she would sing. I mean, it's only her second song, but it sounds like her. Uh, I'm kind of sad. Like at the time of me watching this, I think it's been like 9 days since it came out. So I'm kind of sad it didn't get as much traction as her debut because I just wanted to see continued success. Um, but the choreography, like the performance video, was awesome. My only kind of complaint is that the song is too short. It's 2 minutes and 11 seconds, I think. So I just kind of wish that there was an inclusion for like a big explosive instrumental break or some kind of bridge that was more focused on a dance break because as you just kind of have these verses, the chorus, the dancing to go along with it, and then that's kind of the end. Um, but it makes a great dance song, so I give it that. But yeah, K3 solid hit from her.
I think the like short song thing is a bit of a motif this episode because like three other than Heal, which is almost 4 minutes long, Hiss of Life is like a little more than 2.5, but it feels short. And then like minor spoiler, the last two songs that we're talking about are also very short, like closer to 2 minutes than 2.5 minutes. I agree with you, Spencer, that it is a good successor to Body. I also agree that it is slightly worse than Body. I like that song a bit more. I think it's a fitting follow up in terms of sound, but definitely prefer Body just on the whole, I guess, as a package, as a song. I liked the simple MV with the big choreo focus. I know we've talked a couple times about how we watched this MV and there was like none of the choreo, and it's like I like the choreo, but this one there's plenty of just one-on-one dancing or like just her in the background, and yeah. I had a funny observation while I was looking at the lyrics on the YouTube video, just because normally in a K-pop song you'll have like whatever the ratio of Korean to English is. You'll usually have like the Korean subtitle option, which will have all of the Korean lyrics written in Hangul, and will have the English lyrics typically written still in English in the Korean selection, and then the English would just be a full English translation of all of the lyrics. In this, it was reversed, where the Korean selection of the subtitles had all the Korean in Hangul, but the English was in the English that it wasn't translated into Korean, and then it was the English had the English lyrics with the Korean in there as the English selection, but then the Korean selection was just full Korean translated version. It was a slight reverse. I got tripped up over my words, but I'm sure y'all understand what I mean. It was the opposite of what it normally is, which is I thought was pretty interesting because I had not seen that. Because usually if it's full English or whatever, or rather, usually if it's just in usually releases will not have a Korean subtitle option, or maybe about half the time they just won't have it. But here they did, and it was a full English or a full Korean translation. Pretty cool. Anyway, but I've never seen the actual Hangul in the English lyrics section. I was a little surprised to see that, because then I was like, man, if I didn't have a clue, I would be like, what are they saying? Gotta search up the lyrics. Anyway, I thought that was funny. I give the song a K4.
I thought you said it was a K3.
I said it was a K3.
Now it's a K4 for me, so K3.5. What are you rating it, bro?
Talking out first. So he's like, oh. I gave this song a K3. The lyrics weren't bad. I felt like the dancing, it didn't look all that smooth or very good to me. It looked like she felt very stiff, or I don't know, not very good to me.
We got to get you into her choreography room, bro. You got to show her how to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, for real.
Actually, I could probably do just as good as her.
Oh, you okay? Okay,
my
bet.
Gosh.
Let's see.
I don't need no years of training.
Put it on the schedule, man. That's next episode. We got we're gonna have Garrett 1v1.
So, oh my goodness. So, yeah, not much to say about her. She's there.
Okay.
She's there. Okay.
Well, Melissa Ann, you want to round us out a little bit? What are your thoughts?
I give this a K4. Not as catchy as Body. I agree with that. But still a good song. It's grown on me. I don't know. I don't know whether she was trying to find something as catchy as Body and hoping this would be another big hit, or whether she's just going the pure artistic route, which is what song would be a good follow-up sonically to Body. And I would agree that if she was going in the second camp, then I would agree with her choice of song. If that was not her intention, then I would be disappointed with her. I would be disappointed for her, because that's just not as catchy as Body. But she mentioned, I kept watching saw this clip of an interview where she said Eric Nam is producing her album. So I don't know whether these will be on the album or something, because she was talking about the whole thing, how Eric Nam was on the show Traders.
Okay.
And so anyways, they're like in a remote location, they can't have access to the outside world. But he was like producing her album at the same time, so he had to like handwrite his notes and like have his manager take a picture of it or something. It's pretty crazy. And like listen to the song, listen to her demos on like a little MP3 player.
I was gonna say they're bringing in like cassettes.
Yeah.
Like, I was listening on my Walkman. It was great.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So I don't know. I hope this is all part of an album, because this would be a great album, like not just like singles. But maybe she was talking about something else. I don't know. So, I did want to point out that Shiloh Jolie is in this music video, Angelina Jolie's daughter.
Oh.
Interesting.
So,
okay,
I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool. She looks exactly like her mom, and DAYOUNG's team didn't know that was Shiloh Jolie until after they had uploaded the video. So I thought that was pretty funny.
Undercover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that at least that's a way that this music video could get a boost, because people be like, oh, I want to, like, I heard Shiloh Jolie's in a Korean music video, like, wonder, I should check it out, so that's a good way to boost a song that's not as catchy, in my opinion. But they didn't even do it intentionally.
Happy accident.
Yep. All right, so our final song, um, I don't even know how to do a pun for this. I'm just gonna say it. Is "Pinky Up" by KATSEYE. Wow. I
When in doubt,
I heard all the
pinky up.
hate for this song, and I'm so glad that I decided to listen to it myself and for my own opinion, because this song is K5. It is just so addicting. I like how it's short. The way that it's structured makes more sense for it being a short song, because you want to keep listening to that beat drop at the end. Um, but it really reminds me of one of my favorite hyperpop artists named Sophie, and she has a song called Lemonade that has the voice in Lemonade sounds like the pinky up in this
Mm.
song. So it just really reminded me of that, because in her song it's like lemonade, lemonade, and it just like the articulation is like very similar. So I had that connection, and then I thought their vocals were really great, like kind of like a soaring kind of melody. And just the beat drop is just so good. I watched clips of them performing it at Coachella, and it's like such a good festival song. People just jumping up and down, getting hype at the end. Um, yeah, it's a great song. I am excited. I assume this is part of an album coming out. Is it?
One would hope.
I hope so. I want more music, because I assume that like this and Internet Girl would be on like one album together. I don't know.
Yeah, presumably.
I just want more music from them, so I'm excited. I don't know. I feel like Internet Girl was worth the hate, but this song is not worth the hate that people are making it out to be. Like, it's not. It's a great song. It's a K5 song. Like, I understand that it's not as melodic, but I feel like it's better than Internet Girl. Not as iconic as Gnarly, but still really good hyperpop sound. So, and I know their other songs on that their songs in the future aren't all gonna sound like this. I hope so. There's gonna be time and time for them to show their range, and they don't have to show it all in every single release.
Well, I would rate it a K3. I think
Okay.
setting is very important for a song like this, because you go to the music video and you see nothing but like kind of hate comments, but you go to the Coachella video and you see nothing but praise. So I will admit that the Coachella performance did boost the rating a bit. Like in a parties club setting, I would totally go along with this song, but just listening to this in the car, I'd be kind of questioning why it's in my shuffle or playlist. But that's just me. Like, it's hard for me to kind of critique songs like this, because like this kind of sound, because it's just not something I listen to. So I don't want to be someone to like bash it when it's like a good song for people that like this kind of sound. Um, I do think the bridge instrumentation is the best part of the entire song, when they add the like buzz honkers, whatever you want to call it. Like it's I don't know. Like I can't remember the sound, but like that's the best part. Um like KATSEYE for me, I like more of their melodic songs where they have like Game Boy, Touch. Like those songs are the ones that really resonate with me. So things like Internet Girl, Gnarly, and now this song is just not continuing their streak of positiveness. Not that I hate the group, it's just I know there are songs that they can produce that I like. This is just not the sound that I enjoy. So I don't hate the group. It's just whatever their company decides to put them in. But I feel bad for them when they keep getting all of this kind of like backlash, I guess, or like disappointment from people that are like, what is the company trying to do to these girls? And I'm just like, well, it's working because they're going viral for every song that they have, whether you like it or not. A view is a view, and that's money to some to the company. But yeah, I don't know. A K3 for me, a lot better than Internet Girl. I'd call it a small redemption arc. But yeah, that's probably it.
I okay. First of all, I just want to listen to the song when I watch the music video. I just want to listen to
I
the
knew you were gonna
song.
get angry about that.
I just want to listen to the song. I click on the video and I'm like, oh boy, I get to watch a video while I listen to the song. And then it's like half the video is not the song. And it's not even like there's like a 2-minute intro and then we play the song and then maybe there's like a cut in the bridge and then there's an outro. It's like, here's like 20 seconds of no music in the beginning. Then we're going to give you like 30 seconds of music. Then we're going to cut out for another minute. Then we're going to give you like another minute of music. Then we're going to cut out for another 20 seconds. And then we're going to finish the song. And then you get an out. And I'm like, gotta have one thing at a time, man. Anyway, I don't like that. Also, Cat's Eye is in the middle of, a bunch of drama at the moment.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, like, I guess we get odd number choreo formations now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of
Yeah.
cool. I don't know. This happens way too often, man, especially recently with groups where people just dropping like flies for one reason or another. And I'm a little, I'm just trying to listen to music, man. I don't want to be caught up in all this drama. Anyway, I rated the song a K2.
Okay.
I don't like that there's really no melody for me to latch onto, like, at all. And that's like the one y'all have both kind of made comparisons to Internet Girl. And that's like the one redeeming quality of Internet Girl is for me in the chorus where they're like, na 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 na. I'm like that melody or whatever. That is the one part of that song that I'm like, okay, like this is chill, this is fine. But here I'm just like, I don't know. The song felt super short. It felt super like random. I feel like I'm becoming Unk, like talking about this song or like listening to this song. I felt like Unk. Like I started to get the like, yeah, like this isn't a song. I need a melody. Like I'm not trying to be that guy, but it's just like that's kind of how I feel. It felt like a Cat's Eye song, I guess. Like it was a very pointed choreography. The song like overall fit their style. I mean, it just in a post gnarly sense, I guess, because I agree with Spencer that I'm like I normally like their touch, their Gabriella, their these are what I'm here for. So I don't know, man. You don't have to like everything, right? It's it's all right, but it is a little disappointing, and I gave the song a K2, and we're gonna move on to the next one, I guess.
Actually, I'm gonna cut in real quick and
Sure.
sorry, Garrett. I got taken down memory lane by somebody's Reddit post, but there was this girl group called Boys World, and they're basically
Yes.
Cat's Eye if Cat's Eye kept going with like touch and debut kind of songs.
I see.
So I would highly recommend checking them out. They disbanded, unfortunately, but they were the Cat's Eye before Cat's Eye. They had the same concept where like girls from all different cultures and like very energetic pop music. Their music videos are really, really good.
They made Relapse.
Yes.
That you sent me. Okay.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you sent me that song a while ago when I was asking for specific song recommendations. I haven't heard any of their other stuff.
Yeah, no, highly recommend checking them out. I like their song So What. Relapse is good. Their debut song is called what is it called? Boyfriends? I don't know. Girlfriends, yes. So if you want Cat's Eye, that's not. If you want like pre-gnarly Cat's Eye, check out Boys World.
100% agree. They ended way too early. But I mean, this is kind of a side rant, but like for everything that they had, I felt like all of their music was good. They just kept releasing single after single rather than
Yeah.
one album, and I don't think that worked for them. But anyways, uh and before Melissa Ann interrupted you, Garrett, I was actually going to interrupt you too. I back to Anthony's comment on them going back to like, I say going back, but them now being 5 members. I feel like in the Coachella performance, I don't know the timing between Manon leaving and when they were practicing for the song, but I felt like one of the girls was off centered. So like they were gonna have 3 on the side, but the one that was
I
in
see.
center wasn't directly in the middle. So I was wondering, or I'm curious to know if like Manon was supposed to be in the front, like next to the girl. So I don't know whatever
Hmm.
happened, but I was kind of sad I was like, oh dang. But yeah, go ahead, Garrett.
Well, I mean, I don't have very much anything good to say either. I gave this song a K2. Uh, I think it's great. Like, I love the background music, and I think that's phenomenal. I just did not like the lyrics at all. Uh, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like they are just trying to do anything now to stay popular. Like, I don't know. I felt like I forgot who, but that one girl just always shakes her butt, and like that's what she's known for. I feel like that's what
Daniela.
they.
That's what
Yeah,
I was gonna say Daniela too. I'm
Yeah,
glad you
yeah,
said it.
yeah.
but
That's funny.
I feel like that's like her only dance move.
Mhm.
I, I don't
And
know if we need to be that reductivist, but I kind of get what you're saying.
and I wonder if they had like a True Fruit collab because I was surprised to see that. She was, I think it was her in the back of the car in the trunk.
Yeah.
They pop open the lid and they're eating True Fruit.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Because usually don't they like censor out
yeah. Mm-hmm.
snacks and stuff?
Yeah.
So I was like,
There
oh,
was
Yeah,
some
but
kind of
other
ad in there.
times you got
Yeah.
popcorn and zero Coke. That was an NMix reference.
Oh, yeah. And also, I mean, they had the Waymo,
Yeah,
remember?
you loved Waymo. I thought you wanted more advertisements and music videos.
I mean, I wasn't hating on True Fruit. I mean, I think it was pretty good. I'm just saying I was surprised to see it. But I don't have much of the song. Maybe I think I should be like Melissa Ann next time, and before I see other people's reviews, I should just watch the song myself and give my own personal opinion.
I kind of, going back to Anthony's comments, I kind of want to clip the part where he said, like, I'm not here for you said something like, I'm not here for the drama, I just want the music. I feel like that's the motto of our podcast, to be honest. Like, I was trying
Yeah.
to, today I was at a baby shower and talking to my friend there. We were just talking about like how the podcast market is so saturated right now. There's a podcast for everything. And so she was like, oh, like, what are other K-pop podcasts like? And I was like, to be honest, from what I understand, most of them talk about like the drama and like the celebrity gossip and the
Yeah.
tea. And like we've like explicitly decided to not be that kind of podcast. So anybody is wondering what the gist of our podcast is, I'll maybe clip that part that Anthony said. Be like, that's our
Yeah.
motto.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyways, okay, I picked today's topic.
Yay.
And so our topic today is, what is your current music rotation? So what K-pop and non-K-pop songs are you bumping to right now? And as an overarching question, how do you listen to music in general? Do you have organized playlists, or do you just put everything into like songs? Do you watch the music videos along with listening? So I can go first. I was hoping I would have more non-K-pop recommendations, but I ended up, so I have like my big playlists. All right, I guess I need to back up. I don't have any liked songs. I have
He
made
dislikes every song, guys.
No. I just don't store them in like songs. In the time I have had Spotify since 2018, and so since then I have made 570 playlists.
dang.
I don't still have all of them, but I've made 570. And so I have thematic playlists, I have place specific playlists, I have trip specific playlists, I have commute specific playlists, all the playlist types you can think of. But then I also have like a mini like new songs I'm listening to right now playlist that I'll just kind of loop through if I'm in the car. Like just kind of like a general like this is what I want to be listening to these days. A current rotation playlist basically. So anyways, I noticed that right before this we recorded, I had like kind of cycled out the non K-pop songs off of my little current rotation playlist, so that was kind of like oops. But okay, so I'm going to name the songs on it. Who Is She by Kiss of Life, Pinky Up by KATSEYE, Bittersweet by Baby Don't Cry. I still really really like that song. Chained Up by VIX. I've had like a random hyperfixation of it cuz I like somebody had like posted about it or something and I was like
It's a banger.
I forgot that song.
No one disputes that song. That song is fantastic.
It's so good.
Timeless.
So good. Like the structure of the song, the chord progressions, like the vocal and rap execution are just excellent on it. So I've been bumping that one. Next is Sticky Like by Rise. It's a B-side off the album that has Fame. And so that one is really good. It's a really like I think Spencer would really like Sticky Like. I'm gonna send it to you, Spencer.
Yes, please.
It's a very like boy group, like low key, sweet song. Very like drivable music. Next is Mama I'm Alright by Baby Don't Cry. Another great one.
Mhm.
And then the rest are actually from BTS's new album. It's been growing on me a ton, this album, like especially like seeing all the tour clips, they're like concert clips. I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're BTS is like the standard, like the gold standard, just like their songs and how they perform. So my favorites that I've put on my current rotation are Body to Body, 2.0 or 2, Swim, and One More Night. So Body to Body and 2 are from like the first half of the album, which are more like hip hop and rap heavy. Swim and One More Night are from the second half of the album that are more like melodic and low key. We reviewed Swim on our podcast, and make sure you go check out that episode. And then One More Night is kind of like a dance pop song, and it really reminds me of Go Big or Go Home by Enhypen. So that's why I think I gravitate towards One More Night so much, because it reminds me of that Enhypen song. So yeah, that's what I've been listening to nowadays. And yeah.
Did you watch the 2.0 Envy?
I did not. I need to.
I didn't watch it either, so
I know it's like
I can't say anything.
I listened to someone reacting to it but I was like washing dishes and stuff, so I like couldn't watch it all the way, but I saw like glimpses of it. And then I know like Hooligan has a music video as well that I need to watch. Yeah. But I've been like really good about pre-saving albums nowadays, so If.I and Cordis are coming up, so I'm super excited for them to pop up into my Spotify feed and listen to their songs. So yep, that's me.
Nice. Yeah, you have me beat on playlist made. I'm only at 293. So, which I feel like is still kind of quite a bit.
That's still a lot, yeah.
Yeah. But you have like twice as many as me, so I have quite a bit. You have a lot. But I'm so glad that Spotify added folders, because it just made it so much easier to organize playlists. But anyways, so the way that I have my Spotify set up is I have it set up by artist. So they're not really playlists of like different people that have like a sound or something. It's more like every artist I have their complete complete collection where it's like all their songs released in order of release date. And the way that I typically listen to them is I'll listen to them from most recent to oldest unshuffled. So just hearing everything as it came out. Except for my K-Love playlist, like my Christian radio playlist. That one's just a whole bunch of different artists and that one's shuffled, but that's the only one. So like K-pop artists, country artists, pop music artists, they're all I just listen to the artist specifically and then just listen to them for an amount of time, not really anything specific. Um so yeah. But so a lot recently I've been listening to Josiah Queen, which is a Christian artist. Um I've also been listening to Ella Langley with
Yes,
her
her new album is so
Dandelion album,
good.
which is really good. And I was actually hoping to go see her in concert, but her tickets would be like, ever since Choosing Texas came out, her tickets have kind of exploded it, and I'm not willing to pay like $500 to be, in the seat across the street that has an obstructed view. So,
no kidding.
um, so yeah, but those are the two like non-K-pop artists that I've been like listening to a lot recently. But I'm so glad that despite listening to a lot of non-K-pop recently, that Spotify keeps recommending K-pop releases to me because I love the pre-save feature.
Mm-hmm.
Was like, oh, and Team is coming out with something. I
Yeah.
pre-saved that. MONSTA X was coming out with something. I pre-saved that. Illit was coming out with something. Like even though I'm not listening to, or sorry, even though I'm not, I saw the face and I was like, oh, I said it wrong. Even though I'm not listening to K-pop every day, I still want to be in the know, I guess, with releases. And so I'm glad I still get the, hey, here's a little pre-save for you. And then when it comes out, I listen to it. So still on the record for K-pop, but most of my recent listens have been non-K-pop.
I'm definitely not as good at making playlists as y'all are. Here, let's hit create. Let's see what my number is. 64.
Oh my god.
Right,
Wow.
there you go.
Okay.
That's so little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that. Okay, well, first I'll touch on liked songs because I do use the liked songs feature a lot more. That's something I've used ever since I first got Spotify in 2015. So I have, quite almost 4,000 songs. It's actually not as many as I would expect, but I have about 4,000 songs in my liked songs playlist. I almost never just shuffle it, but sometimes I will just to kind of see what pops up.
Yeah.
Mainly, in the way that Spencer has artist-specific playlists, I treat liked songs as curating that for me. Where essentially the way I treat liked songs is that I'll like anything that's K3 or above. And then and then I kind of, for K-pop specifically, I have year-specific playlists that I adhere to pretty soundly. I have certain, like, genre playlists or kind of vibe playlists that I make, but those usually don't go beyond 20, 30 songs. I do have massive, like, K-pop playlists where I have one that's just all of my liked songs K3 and above from all of K-pop of all time. And I'll shuffle that pretty often just to listen to. I have a second one that's slightly more curated that is solely all K5 K-pop songs that I listen to. But most of my shuffling is, if it's not a specific mood playlist, it'll just be one of my years in K-pop playlists. Although most of my listening habits is probably just my recent liked songs, where I'll just click the top of my likes, or I'll click a specific song in my liked songs and I'll just let it play down chronologically. Which for me recently has included. I am in the same boat as Melissa Ann. I've been starting it on Bittersweet a lot.
Nice.
Sometimes I'll just click that like repeat this one song, and I'll just listen to Bittersweet a while before letting it go and play like normal.
Mhm.
Like yeah, Catch Catch by Yena, Ice Cream by Yuna, Malibu by Latency has also been up there. And then there's there's one YouTuber I watch. His name is Virtual. He plays Trackmania. He's a like gaming YouTuber or whatever, and he has certain like playlists that he frequents in when he's playing. And one artist that I discovered through him is called Good Kid. They're I don't know if they're European or American, but they're like a boy band type thing. Not boy band in terms of like K-pop boy group performance type thing, but they are a band that's kind of they use rock instrumentals, so electric guitar, bass, drums, vocals, that kind of thing. But their discography is very, very upbeat. Like they have a very particular, I guess, sound to their instrumentation, which is a very generic instrumentation, but they have a good job at really making every one of their songs upbeat, and they have a very cohesive discography. So I like shuffling their songs as well. But recently, if I was going to pick like a playlist that I've been listening to a lot, I have a song of a bunch of like recently popular pop, like female singer pop songs, like a bunch of stuff from Dua Lipa, from Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, Olivia Rodrigo, Rina Sawayama, like Camila Cabello, like all these kind of people. I just have a bunch of songs of theirs that I will that I'll shuffle. And it's not just those artists, but those are just examples of kind of the vibe of what it is. But yeah, I think recently that's been me.
Nice.
I think it's funny that y'all mentioned too, like recent songs for K-pop songs, because I feel like the K-pop songs that I still have on repeat, I'm still stuck with in the time when XG released Hypnotize,
Hypnotize, yeah.
when Kiki did Delulu, and 404 New Era,
Mm-hmm.
and when Hearts to Hearts did Rude. Like I
Oh.
have
Yeah.
those like 4 songs on repeat. So
Is it my turn or am I gonna get around to?
oh my gosh.
It's all you, bro. All you.
Okay,
Yeah, you
okay.
have the
I
spotlight.
just had to make sure. So, Anthony, I got you beat. I've only got 53 playlists.
Oh my
Man.
gosh. Yeah, I've been logged.
Yeah, I don't really make playlists. I've made very few, as you can tell, and I barely even use like songs now either anymore. How I listen to, I mean, I still listen to quite a bit on Spotify, but if I like a song, I'll just search it in Spotify, and then I'll let Spotify just curate the next queue for however many hours.
Oh, like the smart shuffle?
Yeah, and if I like a song or listen to a new song that I like, then I'll just start that in my next session of listening. I'll start that song and then have it curate all the songs. So that's kind of how like I learn of new artists or like new songs. K-pop wise, I haven't listened to too much K-pop. I've actually gone back to some of like the K-rap scene. I actually
Oh,
started listening
nice.
to BY again.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
and then I had a friend that mentioned me that that money show I was talking about
Show me
on
the
the
money.
Discord. Yeah, Show Me the Money. And so now I got like all those seasons I should like watch or like all those artists because I never heard about it until recently.
Oh.
And so I'm gonna like try to go back and try to see if I can find all like the niche artists. And I was talking to my some friends about like were there any K-pop groups y'all like really like listened to before they became big? Because I was talking to my friends about like were there any artists I knew uh that I heard about before they became big, and I think I only know like two artists before they came big, and one of them was Young Gravy when he had only like 4,000 subscribers on YouTube before he became popular,
Mm.
and then the other one was like he's like his name's like Bryant Barnes, I think is on
Yeah. He does like piano. Yeah, I know what
yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah.
I heard him before he became exploded, before he exploded up with so many songs. But those were like the only two that I knew before they became like really like popular. And
Mm.
but as far as like Spotify and what I listen to, I've been listening to like a lot of country music, actually, a lot of the old ones like the 2000s and 90s, the classics. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just let Spotify create its queue for me, and I mean, I kind of drown out the music anyways, eventually, so I don't even know what I listen to half the time.
Mm.
I'm looking up this artist that I found, and he's like inspired by K-pop, which is pretty cool. Like his covers have like K-pop on them. Like his photos are K-pop related. Yeah, so okay, he's grown. He has 66 monthly listeners. I think he had 25 the last time I checked.
Mm.
Um, but he has a song called Sorry that's really good. Um, his latest release is Mocha Freestyle, like from Islet. Um,
Mm.
he's really good. I need to check this out now. Um, but yeah, I hope he blows up because I feel like he deserves it. Trying to think who else I knew before when they were still really small.
I mean, do we want to count like 50-50? Because we followed
Yeah.
50-50 from debut, and then
Yeah.
like Cupid really like. I mean, I have
Yeah.
American friends who still listen to Cupid.
I think for me, another one for me would be Charlie XCX.
Mm.
I mean, she was more of a niche artist when I got to know her in 2020.
Mm.
But now like she's kind of up there with main pop girly ever since Brat came out. But I knew her. I saw her on tour in 2022. She was in House of Blues here in Houston, which is a very small venue. So it's kind of cool to see her like perform in much larger venues now.
Yeah.
Who else? I guess like for us, it's like all of the K-pop artists. Like, 'cause
Yeah, that's kind of
we're
what I'm
tracking
thinking
all of
about.
them. You know what I mean? Like we're
Mhm.
not.
Yeah.
I personally listen to like a lot of. I try to listen to all the new groups too. Like
Right.
Yeah.
Find the diamonds in the rough.
yeah,
Like trying to, yeah, for sure. No, I think that that's something unique to, but yeah, it's something unique to K-pop since it's so like I don't know if industrialized is the right word, but kind of in a way. That especially for the big companies, like
Mhm.
the groups that they come out with are kind of released with an expectation of success, like a borderline level of awareness and of exposure that people are going to have to them just as they exist. Um Compared to other smaller companies which still need to like participate in the same sort of avenues of like music shows and like if they want a true like uh chance at success in the same way. But there are a lot of smaller companies with smaller groups that they might put a music video out and it gets like a few thousand views or tens of a couple dozen thousand views or whatever. um Compared to like American pop music or American music in general, where modern day I feel like it's more playing the algorithm, or just getting outstandingly lucky with who and who you can interact with or whatever. That's kind of what makes an artist blow up. Like Garrett was saying about Brian Barnes, about like that he had one song where he like, because I think he's half black, half Korean, I think. And so he had a video blow up on Instagram where he was playing one of his songs I'm gonna find it because it's his most popular. I'd rather pretend. He was like playing that song with his mother in the background, and so that kind of gained traction just based on the racial dynamics about him. Like, I'm playing this song for my mother or whatever. And so yeah, that song has over 100 million monthly, or sorry, that song has over 100 million listens on Spotify already now. But he's just a student who made some music and it took off. And so yeah, very cool stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into music making. I found out that so during the pandemic, I felt very creative and like wrote some songs, original songs, and posted them on YouTube. And this guy reached out to me saying like he needed vocals for a song that he was making. So he sent me the instrumental, I wrote the song, sent it back, and he uploaded it to YouTube. So I knew it was out there. But then it was only a couple nights ago that I realized that he also had uploaded it to Spotify. So now I'm on Spotify, which is kind of cool. And so that's just kind of inspired me to like get back into music making. So I started something yesterday, which was fun. So I'll probably try to work on it like the rest of this week too. But yeah, I don't know. You just never know. And like maybe I'll open an Instagram someday and like upload my music there too. I don't know. I don't know how ready I am to how hard I want to push my music out there, but you just never know. So
Just remember, we're day ones.
Yeah, you're gonna switch up on your day ones.
Oh my gosh, I would never. All right, y'all. Well, thanks again for listening. Remember to follow our Instagram at multilife.pod, and we'll see you next time. Bye.